Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Monday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, it's going to be a beautiful day here today in the Grand Valley. However, later tonight, we're going to start to see some smoke really pool into the valley. So let's enjoy these morning hours while they're around. Taking a look at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we have an absolutely gorgeous sunrise happening behind us. All these beautiful oranges and yellows. What's not to love? Well, we do have those air quality watches in effect for nearby counties because of all of this incoming smoke. However, for today, you can actually expect some nicer temperatures expected to hang out in those lower 90s, not getting anywhere near those triple digits of last week. And however, we are expected to warm up throughout the week. So you can expect that to kind of be... You guys smell that? Is that... I think that's pumpkin spice. Folks, we are just 42 days away from the official kickoff of fall here. So be like me, grab those sweaters, light that candle. Heck, watch a scary movie tonight because things are shaping up to be a beautiful day today, and we are so close to fall. And now that's either what I'm smelling or it could be the smoke, because there's a lot of fires going on right now, specifically to the north, and that's creating air quality watches across the region, pushing all the way across the Rockies into the Front Range here. This is officially set to expire at 9 a.m. today, but with all of the extra smoke pooling in tonight, we could be seeing these reissued on top of some possible fire weather warnings, but we'll keep you updated as we learn more about that. However, could be some of the kiddos' first full week of school happening here in the valley, and if that's you, well, you can expect a beautiful day for the morning. Those low 60s, very low wind speeds, and relatively clear skies. However, by pickup, those 90s are definitely going to be felt across the region here. Still maintaining those clear skies. That smoke's not really expected to kick off until later on in the evening for today. Right now, though, we're waking up to 59 degrees in Grand Junction. Montrose just a couple degrees cooler than that at 54, with Paonia and Nucla splitting either side of that mid-50 as well. Gunnison is just 4 degrees above freezing to kick off the day. Meanwhile, Moab just kicked out of those 60s back into the upper 50s to really get the day rolling here. We're going to be seeing those temperatures increase very slightly throughout the morning hours, so much so that the 90s, folks, they're not going to head our way until roughly 2 p.m. today. I cannot tell you the last time we saw 90 degrees pushing at 2 p.m. Last week, we were seeing it closer to 10 a.m. to put it in perspective. We're only seeing 76 degrees at that point for today. So very mild day ahead with clear skies expected for most of the day. We do have a couple pockets of warmer air, though, specifically near the Pacific Northwest and the tri-state areas. A high-pressure system kind of pushes down from Canada on either side here. Meanwhile, storms are ravaging the Midwest at the moment. We're seeing a bit of a release on that pressure gradient for the Western Slope, though. For that dog walking forecast, we got Big Ange hanging out with us here all week long, and it's going to be a beautiful day to take your dog out for a walk. We got those low 60s turning into mid-70s by 10 a.m. and then noon rolls around. Folks, we're only seeing 85 degrees, clear skies and beautiful wind speeds. What's not to love? Well, maybe a little bit of allergies. Mold and grasses in that low category. Weeds going to be the main concern, though, as it hangs out in that moderate section here. However, very low wind speeds today. Things are not going to be nearly as stuffy as we were seeing last week with those higher wind speeds. Now, as we look ahead to that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, like I mentioned, folks, it's going to be a beautiful day today. Low 90s, clear skies. That's changing starting tomorrow and pushing on for the rest of the week. Montrose, slightly cooler, seeing those upper 80s. Going to be a lovely day today, and then that smoke, as it starts to shift the wind speed, we'll be seeing a lot more of that pushing into the Grand Valley and the Uncompahgre for the rest of the week.